Hello my fellow crafters, welcome back to Inspiration for Cards. My name is David and today I'm going to be making a card for you, and it's going to be quite a elaborate card, I must say. So there will be a lot of things already prepared and edited out, because otherwise this video would take like 3 hours and we don't want that. I don't want that, but I'm sure you don't want that as well. So I'm going to show you what I've done, explain what I've done, and do some things with you, but a lot of things are already prepared as well. So what am I going to do? Let's change the camera to my workstation and then I will show you. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be working with my Glimmer hot foil system. I've just got my hands on this. I've only used it once before, so I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So you're going to find out with me. I'm going to make a card with these beautiful flowers from Elizabeth Craft Designs. This is the Florals 6. If you see my desk, it's completely exploded. So yeah, I've lost one die. I don't know where it is, but I will find it when I clean up, obviously. Or I have to empty the trash bin. Okay, we'll see. But I'm going to use this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set. I'm going to use this Happy Birthday, at least I'm going to try to use it, stamp that out using the hot foil glimmer system. I'm going to use this beautiful, beautiful curling motif from Anna Griffin. It's a specific die for heat, for a hot foil system, so I'm going to be using that. It's still packed. I will get my scissors out because this stuff impossible to open. I will do that. And I'm going to use the Master Layouts 8 to cut out the base. So it's going to be quite a big card. So that's going to be that. So let me prepare some things and then I will be right back to get started. Okay, so I have cut my matte layers out. I've got the black base and I've got this beautiful stitched rectangle. So these are ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this beautiful foil stamp die, as it's called. So I'm going to put this down with some tape. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to put it down here first. I'm turning this into sort of a hinge. Beautiful rose gold. Pulling it under. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the excess. I'm trying to cut as close as I can around this die, because that saves me from having to clean up overfoiling. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this around and put it on to my hot plate. And while my plate is heating up, I will prepare my sentiment. Now, I'm going to use the Happy Birthday sentiment, which is this one. And that goes together with this die, which I will use when I've foiled it. So I'm going to use a piece of Neenah Solar White. This is also Neenah Solar White. Nice and smooth paper, which definitely helps when you're heat foiling. So I'm going to put this on here like so. And again, I will trim around that foil a bit. Take some tape, put that on my hand to get rid of some of the stickiness, and put that over here. That's ready to go when my machine is ready. Okay, I've already put my Big Shot fold away here, and this is ready to go. So I'm putting my hot foil thin shim on top of my cardstock. And on top of that, I will put my spacer pad and start the bottom button. And that will start to heat up the plate, and it will stop when it stops blinking. It's ready to go through my Big Shot. So I also have my Big Shot switch next to me, but I wanted to show you what I'm doing. So that's why I picked my trusted fold-away here. But I've tested it once with my Big Shot switch, and that works like a charm. So just so you know, but I wanted to show you. Okay, the light has stopped blinking, so that means we're ready to go. So I'm going to put my hand on top of this. I'm going to pull this out, transfer to my Big Shot, and slowly, that's what they say, give it time, slowly pull it through. Now, as I said, I don't have a lot of experience, so it could be that I need a shim on top of it, but I wanted to try it like this first before I'm gonna put shims, etc. on top of it, because the Big Shot fold-away is known to have a bit more pressure than normal. So that's why I'm doing it like this. Good. Put this one back, put the platform back in till it clicks, so it starts to heat up again for my second, for the sentiment. And then I'm going to take this one off, and I'm going to take this one off. Then I'm taking my magnet thingy, and this is just a silicone mat. Put that on there, because this is hot. And then I'm going to peel this off. And we can already see, look at that. Look at that. Just wow. Wow, wow, wow. Perfectly foiled, no overfoiling. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I don't know if you can pick up the shine, but it's, oh, there we go. Absolutely stunning. Oh, I love this. I'm so happy I bought this thing. Right, so this can go away. This can go away. And I will leave my plate on there to cool down. Okay, so I'm going to put the foil down pretty side, touching the hot plate. Then I'm going to put the paper piece on, making sure it's in the right spot. Put the thin shim on and the big plate. And then we're going to let that heat up until the light stops flashing. Okay, the light has stopped flashing. So let's take it out. And push it through our Big Shot. Slowly, one way, and back the other way. Now, I'm not one to follow instructions, but in this case, I did. Because this is complicated. Which way does the foil go, etc. So I just said to myself, okay, RTFM. Read the bleep manual. Look at that. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, I love this. And this is going on my mat to cool down. Okay, this one can cool down. I'll switch that off. I'll get my Sizzix plates out because we need to cut this down. So I'm going to get the die out. I've got that right next to me. Come on. That's this one. And I'm going to position that on here. I'm going to get some tape because I do want this to be well adhered. So I'm going to line this up. I've got some tape that I'm going to use to attach this die to this because I want this to be well adhered when it's lined up properly. And I'm going to put that through my machine. There we go. The big shot can go away. Now for the moment of truth. It's so pretty. Look at that. And look at that shine. I will show you. But it's stunning and I love it. I'm really happy I invested in this glimmer machine. I haven't used it a lot yet, but the results you get from it are beautiful. Okay, so I've got my front panel. Here we have it. I've got my little sentiment. Here we've got it. It is so pretty. I'm going to see if you can pick up the shine. But, oh, there we go. That's going to be on here and it's going to be matching that perfectly. But, of course, I've got more to do because I told you already I was going to do, use some flowers. That's why I've cleared out my craft mat and I'm back to my Altenew craft mat now. Because I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to color some flowers. I've already colored some flowers, but I will just show you what I did. So I took some Victorian velvet. I'm just gonna, with a finger dauber, from the outside, color that in. And then when I've got all the leaves or petals, the first layer, I'm just gonna clean off my dabber a bit and I'm gonna color to the inside. Like this. Just to blend that color in a bit. Doesn't have to be completely covered. Just blend it in a bit and then make the outside a bit darker again. Then the next thing I did was take Seedless Preserve and also a finger dauber and just very lightly, come on, etch these flowers. Just giving it a tiny bit of color there. Now this has to dry, so I will let that dry and I'll be right back with the next step. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to shape this flower. So I'm going to turn it around and give it a spritz of water. Just like that, and let that sit in for a moment. What this will do, it will loosen up the fibers of the paper a bit and will loosen the starch that's in there. And then I'm gonna shape that. Now I just want to show you, I've already done the leaves as well. And what I've done with the leaves, I've done that with bundled sage, using a finger dauber and a bit of dried marigold on the inside. Turned it around, just shaped the outside using this little one, just pressed on the outside, turn it around, and then followed the embossed lines that are already in this die. The veins of the leaves are already like an embossed line on there, and I've just followed that, and that gave this beautiful leaf. So this is ready to go. So I'm just gonna push around the edges here. Each leaf, push around, press, 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 press. And then I'm gonna swirl around like this. I'm going to do that with every leaf. Then when I'm finished with all the leaves, I will do the inside. I'll show you. These are the biggest flowers and the outside leaves, so they don't have to be perfectly I don't have to have too much dimension because that will flatten out anyway a bit when I glue the leaves together. But what I found just by spritzing the back a bit, they hold their shape a bit longer. Like so. Then I'm going to turn it around and press in the center like this. Taking my smaller one, press it down. There we have a beautiful first layer. And you do that with all the layers of the flower. So the next thing I did is I took some glossy accents and I'm going to put a dot of glossy accents on my scrap piece of paper. Take a small brush and just on the tips of the leaves, I'm going to put this glossy accent like this. Then I'm going to take my silk microfine glitter in the warm diamond from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Beautiful glitter. I'm going to put that on there and tap off the excess. Now the glossy accents will dry clear and this will have a beautiful glittery effect. Again, I will not do it all because that will take way too long. And the brush you can just clean with water. Just put it through water, dry it off, and that's ready to go. So you've got beautiful glitter on the leaves, and that looks like this when you're done. I'm not sure you can completely see it on the screen. There it catches the light. Beautiful, light, goldy glitter. So that's how I made my flowers. But of course, I've already done that. So what I've done, I've attached them together and I've pulled through. I've got these little stamens. I took out 3, folded them together, pulled them through, and then using these little beads, the mini prills, that's what they're called, prills. And I put some glossy accents there, dumped this on, and the result is beautiful. So my flowers are all ready to go. So these are the 3 flowers that I've made in the way that I just showed you. Right, I'm going to take off my ink mat because we don't need that. And we're going to start to build up this card. Right, so now let's start to assemble the card and see the composition we want. I think I want this one here. And then this one here. And we've got the little one. We can put that one here. And then we've got the leaves. Put one here. I'm just thinking about what I want to do now. Put one here. Maybe. I like that better, I think. Then this can go under here. This can go there. Then I think I will cut apart this piece. So I'm just gonna use my art glitter glue. I'm gonna put a dot on the back and put that on here. Let that sit for a minute. Then this one can go underneath, so just put some glue on here, like this. And that will go . like this under here. Press it down. I will put some glue behind this one. And shove that under there. And I don't mind this overlapping a bit because the black layer will be there and it will be on an even bigger card. So that's not going to be an issue at all. This part can go under there. Pressing the flowers down so the glue gets a chance to really adhere to the card. Now this is a card that I'm not going to put in the mail. Just simply because I know that will be squashed. This is a card for a birthday that's coming up and I will personally hand this over. So that's not going to be an issue because it's going to be quite bulky, obviously, to send out. This one somewhere. Got one left. Yeah, that will finish it off nicely. Now this is my first flower card like this and I love it. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. It's not a quick and easy card, but it doesn't always have to be quick and easy. And I love this gold foiling. That is definitely something that I really like. Right, I'm going to get some foam tape because I want some dimension under that sentiment. Well, why not? We love some structure, right? Especially on a card that's as pretty as this. There we go. And I'm just going to put that right here where that negative space is. And I don't mind this top part being white. Actually, I like that because it is quite a busy card with all the flowers and the gold foiling going on. But I really like it. Now this is going onto my black matte layer. And I will get the card base out, so bear with me. Okay, as I said, this is not going to go in the post, so I really want to build up some layers on this card. So I'm going to put some foam tape behind my black matte layer, and I need to get myself a new roll because it's going quick now. This stuff is really nice. I heard they changed the formula, so I'm not sure what to get now, but you don't know until you try, right? And I've got, of course, the layer with my flowers. Are they dry now? There's a lot of glue behind this. I think they are fine. So again, I'm gonna put some foam tape behind the layer with the flowers as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some glue on there because I don't want to mess this up. This gives me some wiggle time because there's a thin border around with this black, so I want that to line up beautifully. There we go. That's that. Pretty. Okay, this is going on that purple layer. I've got two glues on my desk, so one is the Nuvo, one is the Art Glitter Glue, but the Art Glitter Glue needs a refill, so that's why I'm using my Nuvo, which is also fine. That's on there, and that's gonna keep it nice and flat. Yeah, that worked, that's good. So I'm gonna do the same with this one. Again, because I don't want to ruin it. And line it out. I'm gonna stand up because I really want to make sure this is nice. Look at that. Isn't that a stunning card. Look at the shine. I'm trying to pick it up. Moving it slowly. Oh, there we go. Look at that shine on that card, and then the glitter that's on the flowers. Yeah, really, really, really pretty. I really love how this card turned out. If you like it too, give it a thumbs up, because that will help the algorithm of YouTube spread it more. And that was the point. So please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please consider to subscribe to my channel. As always, I will list everything below in the description box. And if you order from that, those are our affiliate links, which means nothing more, nothing less, that I get a very small percentage of if you order something there at no cost to you. It just helps me to keep the channel going. Okay, thank you very much for that. Thank you for watching this one, and I look forward to seeing you for the next one for another card or even planner project. We don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Thank you very much for watching this one, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye!